Right. Okay. So in the last class we just discussed about installing virtualization software like Oracle Virtualbox and creating a VM. Just a minute. Yeah, installing Oracle Virtualbox software and how to create the VM. While installing this software, what kind of precautions we have to take, what is meant by virtualization, how to enable that virtualization, everything we discussed in the previous class, guys. Okay, so if I want to install the SQL server, so what I should have, guys, I should have a Windows server. Okay, so where I can create the Windows servers, by using virtualization softwares I can create the Windows servers. What are the different types of virtualization softwares are there in the market, guys? What are the different virtualization softwares are there?
VMware.
VMware, very good.
VMware, Oracle Virtual Machine.
Virtualbox.
Okay, very good. Okay, fine. Okay,
Hyper-V.
Hyper-V. Okay, so VMware. And in the organization generally, mostly people will use VMware. Okay, mostly people will use VMware in the organization. Some organization they are going to use virtual machine, Oracle VirtualBox, sorry, and some people will use this Hyper-V, guys. Okay, so it depends upon the requirement, depends upon the features, they are going to choose that particular software, virtualization software. So whatever software it is, that's not an issue for us as a SQL DBS. Our main goal is whether server is available or not, whether Windows machine is available or not, that you are going to get it from VMware, or that you are going to get it from Oracle VirtualBox, or that you are going to get it from Hyper-V. That doesn't mean for us. Okay, so anything is fine, we should have a Windows machine. Okay, right, so those things and all we discussed in the last class, guys. So if anyone having trouble, if anyone facing trouble in enabling this virtualization setting, please let me know, I'll help you. Okay, just do a video call to me so that I'm going to fix it for you guys. Okay, right, so now what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to create, actually I just created a virtual machine in the morning class. So we'll install the operating system now. We'll install one operating system. So we just have a bare metal, guys, nothing is there, it's just a bare metal, nothing, no OS and all is there. We just created a VM without any operating system. So once we created this VM, what we have to do, we have to install the operating system. So for that we are going to use Windows Server operating system. So now in this machine, I'll install Windows Server 2012. So once I just install this Windows Server 2012, so this machine will become a Windows machine. If you install this Linux operating system, it will become a Linux machine. If you install a Windows operating system, it will become a Windows machine, guys. Okay, so now I have to install the Windows Server. So you can install any operating system, guys. Generally I'm going to use Windows Server 2012. I have this licensed version. So other versions like Windows 2016 we have, so Windows 2019 we have, I don't have any licensed version, so I'm not using those Windows Server versions. If you're having license, you can use it. Okay, fine. So while installing the software, generally you got a new laptop, now you have to install operating system. How we are going to install the operating system, guys? You have a new laptop with you, so now you have to install the operating system. Of course, generally you never install that OS, that shop people will install it, but anyone observed what they are going to do it, how they are going to install it, at least initial setup? So they will have a bootable pen drive or CD or a DVD. Okay, so they are going to insert the DVDs and all. Nowadays no one is using DVDs, fine. So they will have a bootable pen drive, that OS, which OS you want to install. So that OS, they will have a bootable pen drive. Okay, in that pen drive that OS will be there. They will attach that pen drive and they will start installing the operating system. This is a virtual machine, right, where I have to insert the OS file. Where I can insert that OS file, guys? This is a virtual machine. This is not a physical machine. If it is a physical machine, I can keep that pen drive and all, but this is a virtual machine. Virtual machine means it will exist virtually. You cannot see like a Google Assistant in your phone. You cannot see the Google Assistant. You cannot touch the Google Assistant. Simply you can get the voice. It will exist virtually. It won't exist physically. So now I have to install the OS. For that I have to attach the file. How to attach it? I don't have pen drive, right? For that we have virtual files. That is called virtual files. Virtual files. Okay. So using one software, what is that software, guys? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me that software? Any idea? Any idea, guys? No idea.
No idea. No.
Okay. So what we are going to use, guys? We will use this virtual software. What is that? Power ISO files, guys. Okay, ISO files. Okay, we are going to attach the softwares as an ISO file. Okay, so ISO file means it's a virtual format of your software, virtual format of your particular software, guys. So now what I have to attach, guys, I have to attach the Windows Server 2012 ISO file. How to attach it? Go to the machine, select this machine, right click, settings. Either you can go like this or select this machine. This is a settings button, settings. Go to storage. Of course I have to attach in the storage only, right? Click on this empty CD button. Here you can see one more CD button. Click on this CD button. Generally I can see lot of options, guys. Regularly I am using, right? So that's why I can see lot of options here. But you cannot see these many options. You can see first option and you can see second option. So what you have to do, guys, you have to attach the OS ISO file here. So for that you have to download the softwares. I am going to share the softwares. Those who are confirmed, they are going to get the softwares by tonight or tomorrow early morning. I am going to share the softwares with you. Download the softwares, create one separate folder, batch 46 equal DBA. Keep the softwares in that folder, guys. Okay. So once you just saved the softwares, what you have to do, click on this CD button. Click on the first button, first option, choose virtual optical disk file. Okay, fine, click on this. So you have to go to, I told you, right, you have to download the software files and all. So if your software files are in the download section, go to the download section, select that software. If the software files are in any separate folder, go to that particular folder, and my softwares are there in this folder. So that's why when I click on that particular choose virtual optical disk file, I am able to see all the softwares. Okay, I am going to choose Windows 2012. I am going to install 2012, right? So I am going to choose Windows 2012. Double click on it. Fine. Now ISO file is attached. Okay, that's it. Now what I have to do, guys, I have to start this VM. Once I just attach that bootable pen drive, what I have to do, I have to turn on the laptop, right? So in the same way I have to start this VM. How to start this VM? There are many ways. Select this, click on this green button, start button, or right click on it, you can see start button, or simply double click on the machine. Okay, this is the shortcut. Simply double click on the machine. Now the machine will start, and then it will read the operating system file, and then we have to choose some settings, and then we are able to install the Windows Server, guys. This was done by the Windows team. We don't involve in installing the Windows Server operating systems and all. The things that we discussed in the morning and now we are discussing, these things will be done by the Windows team, guys. So nothing to worry at all. So we don't involve in such kind of activities. We don't even have permissions also to do these things. So nothing to worry at all. So I'll tell you from which point SQL DBA work will start. Okay, close these notifications, no need. Right, so I'm going to choose the language settings, US language. So it is going to take the US time zone also, time and currency. it will take US time zone. So if you want, you can select the India time zone, guys. Next, make sure you select US time zone so that you will habituated for the organization servers, guys. Okay, so install now. Right. So guys, here you can see four options actually: server core installation, GUI installation. You can choose second option or fourth option, guys. Don't choose first option, third option. Definitely you will do the same mistake again. Sir, I am getting after installation of OS, I am getting blank screen, sir. If you choose first option or third option, you will get a blank screen. Okay, so don't choose first or third. This is like a command prompt installation. Okay, so this is GUI installation. GUI means you will get a user interface so that you can work with that machine and all. I'll go with fourth option or blindly go with fourth option, guys. Installation of OS is very easy. Okay, so you don't see much options and all, very small options will be there. Custom installation I want, select this custom. So you can see here disk 25 GB. You remember while creating the VM we gave 25 GB, right? So you can see here now one VM will be created with a 25 GB C drive. Sometimes you can see this next button will be grayed out like this. See here where I have to choose, where I have to select. I cannot select, right? Select here. Okay, now you can see next button will be enabled. Next. Right, that's it. This is how we'll install the operating system, guys. It will take 10 to 15 minutes based on the RAM size. If you give 2 GB 3 GB and all, it will take 10 to 15 minutes to complete. If you give only 1 GB, guys, you can still give 1 GB also, 1 GB RAM also you can give while creating the VM, but it will be slow, guys. It will be slow. There is a difference between a 1 Mbps plan and a 100 Mbps plan, right? If you took 1 Mbps plan, you will get your internet is very slow. If it is a 100 Mbps plan means you will get a speed of 100 Mbps, megabytes per second. So it's very fast, right? So based on your RAM size, the processing will be okay. The processing will be there. The speed will be there. If you are having less RAM, it will take a lot of time to install. If you are having at least some 2 GB 3 GB RAM, it will be like it will complete in 5 to 10 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes hardly. Okay, so let it be, it will install, guys. In the meantime, I'll check this participants. Sai, can you please ping me from your WhatsApp number? uh, Sai, G Sai, can you please ping me from your WhatsApp number? Sai, can you hear me? Sai, can you hear me? Yes, yes. Your voice is completely breaking. No, man, I can't hear you.
Hello.
Hello, I can't hear you.
Sir, are you able to hear me?
No, still the same.
Hello?
Your voice is breaking. Yes, somewhat it's okay now.
Yeah, I'm already shared my WhatsApp number in chat box.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Is this your first class or fourth class?
Hello?
Yeah,
Sir.
sir. Is this your first class or fourth class?
Fourth class.
This is fourth class. Okay. Okay, fine. Just ping me in the WhatsApp, okay? Just ping me. Ping me in the WhatsApp. Sai.
Sir,
Just ping me in the WhatsApp. Do you have my number?
my phone is not working, sir. My phone is not working. I'm connected in another
Oh,
device, sir. So I'm not able.
okay.
I'm not able to ping you in my WhatsApp.
So the one which you gave now,
I already told you.
in the evening you called me, right?
Huh?
Evening you called
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
right?
I already called you.
Got you. No problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, okay. So it is taking some time to install, guys. Okay, let it be, no issues. Only the second task will take time, 10 to 15 minutes generally. These three things will complete immediately, guys. Okay. So in the meantime, what we can do, let's discuss about the remote connections. Okay. Let's discuss about the remote connections, guys. Mm-mm-mm. Right, okay. Fine, guys. Okay, so let me explain how the things will be there in the organization, how servers will be there in the organization, how we will connect to the servers in the organization. It's very important, guys. Okay, you should know this. How generally we'll connect to the organization servers. Okay, fine. right? So imagine this is your organization, imagine this is your company, guys. So this might be a Infosys or TCS, whatever your dream company is there. You can treat this is your dream company. Okay, Infosys SYS. Okay, so this is the Infosys company, guys. In the Infosys company, generally, if you go to office, how you are going to connect to the servers? If you are doing work from home, how you are going to connect to the servers? Both things I'll show you, guys. Okay, so generally if you go to the office, let me pull some servers. Okay, Windows server. Okay, so imagine these are the Windows servers. Okay, so imagine we'll have hundreds of thousands of servers, but I'm just giving 4 5 servers for the reference. So each server will have its own IP address, guys. I'm just giving one sample IP address, 10.0.2.15. Okay, so like that I'm going to give some IP addresses, guys. 10.0.2.16, control C. Okay, control V, 7. So like this we have 17, 16, 17, 18, 19, like that we have servers. Okay, so IP address means like how we are having our name, using our name, right? Anyone is going to call us, how our name is useful to call everyone. In the same way, we'll use IP addresses to connect to the servers. Okay, so we'll use IP addresses. Please be muted, guys, if you don't have any questions. Fine. Okay, so we'll use IP addresses to connect to the servers. If anyone going to call us, generally they have to type our mobile phone number, right? So they have to call our number. So then only we will get the call. In the same way, if I want to connect to this server, I have to give this IP address. If I want to connect to this server, I have to give this IP address or server name. Anything will work, guys. Server name or IP address you can give. Fine. So imagine now you are in office premises. Now you are in the Infosys building, guys. Okay. So let me pull you user. Okay. This is you, guys. Okay. So now you are in the office building, right? So you are having your own laptop. Okay. You are having your own laptop, guys. This is your laptop. Okay. Fine. This is your desk and this is your laptop. Okay. So what you are going to do once you are in the office building, once you are in the office network, we can say as a professional, we can say office network. Once you are in the office network, you will open your laptop. Then you are going to type MSTSC or simply remote. You will type in the Windows button. You will type remote, guys. Just type remote. Here on the Windows button, type remote. Okay. Remote, you can see remote desktop connections here. Just click on the Windows button, type remote. You can see remote desktop connection. This is called RDP or RDC, remote desktop connection. Okay, so you will open this one, guys. You will simply click on this one so that it will open. Why, what happened to my laptop? It's so slow. 1 minute. Just a minute. Checking what other processes are running in the backend. I'm just killing some unused processes, guys, don't worry. So to just fix this slowness issue, I'm killing some unused processes. Okay, done. अरे if any of these values are 100%, generally your machine will become too slow, guys. See, the disk is 100%, so my laptop is too slow. I'm just trying to kill these processes so that this value will become, it will go down, so that it will respond. At least the machine will be somewhat faster, guys. Let me kill these things and all. Fine. Okay, so this is my laptop in my office. This is my laptop, guys. So if I want to connect to the servers, guys, my laptop is in office network only. So me and my laptop both are in office premises, office network only, so there is no issues. You can directly open your laptop. So how to connect to the servers? We'll use one tool to connect to the servers. Generally we'll use one tool to connect to the servers. We will use one tool called RDP or RDC. Some people will use some internal tools, guys, that is different. Jump servers and all will be there, so that is a different concept. So generally we'll use RDP or RDC. Both are same, remote desktop protocol or remote desktop connection. Anything you can say. How to open that RDC? Just click on this Windows button. You can see here remote desktop connection, or there is a shortcut Windows or MSTSC is the shortcut, guys. Okay, you can use MSTSC as a shortcut to open this tool. Here you can give either server name in this location computer, right? Here you can give either server name or you can give IP address of that machine, guys. Either you can give server name or you can give IP address of that machine. Okay, here you can give server name or IP address of that machine. This one, where is that RDP? Yeah, this one. Okay, so I don't know, if you don't know server name, you can use IP address. If you know server name, you can use server name itself, right? So now this guy, imagine this is Arvind. Okay, Arvind is in the Infosys organization and he opened the laptop. Now he want to connect to this server 10.0.2.15. Arvind will turn on his laptop, okay, and then he will type MSTSC or RDP. Arvind will get this kind of screen. Arvind will enter the IP address of that machine 10.0.0.2.15. Like this he will enter and he will click on connect button. So Arvind can directly connect to this machine, guys. Okay, Arvind from his laptop he can directly connect to this machine. Guys, these are servers. These servers should run continuously. Okay, once if Arvind is a DBA, if Arvind having some work like he want to take one database backup, so he will connect to the server. Just for the example I am saying, he want to take the database backup, so the database is there in this server, so he will connect to this server, he will take the backup of the server, I mean database. Once his work is completed, he will disconnect from the server, guys. He don't stop the server, or he don't shut down the server. He will simply disconnect from the server. That's it. His work is completed from that machine, so he will simply, if he is having work in another machine, he will connect to the another server. Means these servers should run 24/7, guys. If any server is stopped, the applications that are running based on this server will be down, guys. As a DBS, anyone, either a DBA or network engineer or Windows admin, anyone, if they have a work, they will connect to the server. If the work is completed, they will disconnect from the server. That's it. You cannot shut down, okay, my work is completed, I'll shut down the server. No, that will be your last day in the organization, guys. If you never ever did that, shutdowning a machine, that is your last day in the organization. Nothing, no discussion, no talks. They will kept you, okay, a memo in your hand. You can, that will be your last minute or last day in your organization. So never ever shut down the machine, guys. Guys, is my audio clear? Any issues with my audio?
No, it's clear.
It's clear, right? Pradeep, can you
It's
please,
clear.
yeah, Pradeep, can you please check your internet once? Okay, fine. So like that,
Sir,
yes, please.
sir, whenever we change the server, sir, we should change the IP address also, sir.
See, if I want to, what is your name?
Srikanth, sir.
Srikanth. See, if I want to talk with you, so I am going to call your name Srikanth. Next time I want to talk to Giri, I have to call Giri, right?
Yes, sir.
In my phone, I'll have Srikanth number, I'll have Giri number. If I want to talk to Srikanth, I'll call to Srikanth number. If I want to talk to Giri, I'll call to Giri's number.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so it's like if you have a work on any server, you will connect to that particular server using the IP address or server name. Once the work is completed, you will disconnect from the server, you will connect to another server. That's it.
Okay, sir.
So each server will have its own IP address.
Okay, sir.
Right? Your number is different, Giri's number is different, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
people don't have same number, right?
Yes, sir.
So in the same way, each server will have a different IP addresses, guys. Yes, someone is asking. Any other questions? Naveen, you just raised the hand. Any issue? Any questions?
No.
Okay, fine. Right, okay. So like this, we can connect to the servers. This is how usually we'll connect to the servers, guys. Okay, this is how usually we'll connect to the servers. Once your work is completed, again you will log off from the server. So never ever shut down the server, guys. Again I'm saying, please reconnect, Pradeep. So I just confirmed with others. Yes. Pradeep, just reconnect it again. Okay. So I just confirmed with others. Okay. They are not getting any kind of disturbance. Right. So this is how generally we'll connect to the servers, guys. Is it clear? Any doubts, any issues here, please?
Sir,
Yes, your voice is breaking actually.
yeah, is it okay now?
Yeah, fine. It's fine now. Tell me.
So this like 5 with Windows server now. So I have cold. That's why my sound is like.
Yeah, these are 5
Okay.
Windows servers.
That will be in the virtual. Yeah, that will be in the virtual machine.
Yeah, see, this is one virtual machine. This is one virtual machine. This is one. This is one. This is one. Each one is one virtual machine.
Which each one is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Server means virtual machines only.
So. Yeah. Okay. I thought like in the virtual machine we are installing now Windows server.
No. See, yes, correct. See, this is virtual machine. On top of the virtual machine, whether you will install Windows server or Linux server, that is your wish.
Yeah.
Got
So
the point?
each one is a virtual machine.
Yes, each one is one virtual machine. In that virtual machine, Windows Server is installed. So that is called
okay.
Windows Server Virtual Machine.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's a Windows VM. Generally, we'll call it as a Windows VM, Linux VM. If you install Windows in the virtual machine, that's a Windows VM. If you install Linux in that machine, it's a Linux VM. That's it.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Actually, voice is not clear, sir. I can't understand. clearly.
Sorry,
There is an echo sound.
Pradeep. I'm not sure, guys. Anyone getting echo sound of my voice?
No, it's clear.
No, sir. It's clear.
No issues.
No, sir.
Okay.
Clear.
Please check your internet, Pradeep. Okay, so I don't have any issues from my side. Please check your internet once, and okay, if you want, you can reconnect again. Okay. Right. Any other questions, guys? Let me check the status of this machine. Yeah, it was installed, guys. It was installation is done. Now it is restarting. Okay. So the OS is installed. Now it is restarting, and it will be back, guys. Okay, I'll show you that one. Okay. And sir, different local server and difference between local server and cloud server. What is a file server? No, Muzakir, that those things we don't discuss now. Local server means file server and all kept it aside. We don't generally use this file server. We don't belongs to file servers and all. So local server means the one which you just created using the virtual machine and all. Okay, the one which you just created using the virtual machine software. This is your local server. So you can create the servers in the cloud. In the cloud platform also you can create the servers. If you create the servers in the cloud platform, like if you create the servers in the Azure, that is a cloud server. If you create the server in the AWS, that is one cloud server. If you create one server in the GCP, Google Cloud Platform, that is a cloud server. If you are creating, you are maintaining your own infrastructure and all, that is a local server. You are taking another one's help. You are using another one infrastructure like GCP, Google Cloud, or Azure or AWS. If you are using others resources, that is a cloud server. Okay, clear, Muzakir? Yeah, fine. Right, so now the server is ready. Let me create an account. Okay, so once the machine is ready, it will ask you a password, guys. It's very important. Lot of people will do the same mistake. You have to give the strong password and note down this password somewhere. Otherwise you will forget the password. Definitely you will forget the password, and it's difficult to crack it. Okay, so what kind of password you have to give? You have to give a strong password with minimum 8 characters. Okay, with minimum 8 characters and all. So one caps, one lowercase, okay, one special character, one numbers and all. Okay, you have to give these things, you have to include in the password. Note down the password somewhere else, guys, otherwise definitely you will forget this password. And we have to create lot of passwords during the training, so don't give different passwords in different scenarios. Use one standard strong password. Whenever it is asking for password, give the same password, so that you don't confuse next time while practicing. Otherwise, out of 5 hours practice, 4 hours you will struggle to get the password itself. Okay, so don't do this kind of mistakes. I'm giving one password, guys. 1 2 3. Okay, 1 2 3, right? So password, confirm password, and then finish. So now the machine is ready. Okay, so let it be. Let me complete this one. So if you are doing work from office, generally we are going to connect like this, guys. Okay, so any questions here in this corner? Any questions, guys, about remote desktop and all? Okay, fine. So if you don't have any questions, that will be fine, right? So if you are doing work from home, guys, okay, so this is my home, right? You are doing work from home. So what you are going to do, guys, here some extra setup will be there. If you are doing work from home, some extra setup will be there. So you should connect to the internet, right? Without internet you cannot connect to the organization network, right? So you should have one internet. Let me go with the router. Yes, this is one router. I hope everyone is having this router, right? So here this is your laptop. This is your laptop. Okay, right. This is your router. Your laptop should connect to the router, guys. Okay, your internet. Router means internet. I mean to say internet. Without internet we cannot connect to the organization, right? So organization network, it's not possible. So here generally you have to use one extra software called VPN, virtual private network. Okay, VPN software you have to use. What this VPN will do, it will act as a bridge between your internet, your private internet, your local internet like Airtel, Hathway, Act, okay, and office network, guys. Your VPN will act as a bridge between your home internet and office network. Okay, so once you connected to the office network using this, okay, VPN software, then automatically you are belongs to that office network, guys. Means you just entered into the office network. Then the process is same. Again you will open MSTSC here and you will type the IP address of that machine, IP address or server name of that machine, and you will connect to that server, guys. So extra thing is you have to use VPN software. Okay, you have to use VPN software while connecting to the servers if you are in home. If you are in office, already your laptop is connected to the office network. No need of any virtual private network softwares. If you are doing work from home, you need this VPN software, guys. So generally there are different VPN softwares are there in the market. Cisco, okay, is one VPN software. AnyConnect, Global Protect. What else, guys? Anyone using? I hope you people are working, right? What and all VPN softwares you are using? What VPN softwares you are using, guys, other than these VPN softwares? Mostly people use Cisco, guys, and Global Protect is also like it's a good VPN software. So every time when you turn on your laptop, the first thing that you have to do is you have to connect to the VPN. This mistake, why we have to discuss this point means generally once we got the job, you are going to, like, imagine after this course you will try for the jobs, you will get the job, right? So you have to do work from home. Sometimes you have to do work from home. So while doing work from home, if you forgot this point, okay, what you are going to do, you are trying to connect to the servers and it will throw the error. Why? Because without VPN softwares you cannot connect to the server, so it will throw the error. What you will do again, immediately you will ping your colleague, hey, I am unable to connect to the server. Yesterday I am able to connect, now today I am unable to connect. So he will ask you one question, have you connected to the VPN first? So the first thing that you have to do, sometimes automatically VPN softwares will be connected, sometimes you have to connect manually. Okay, so make sure before asking your colleague, make sure you connected to the VPN. If you ask your colleague the same question, definitely your colleague will get a doubt on you initially. After, see, experienced people also, they will forget to connect to the VPN sometimes. But initially itself you are doing the same mistake, then they will get the doubt, then they will start targeting you, guys. Okay, please don't do this kind of mistakes. Whenever you are doing a work from home, make sure your laptop is connected to the VPN software. Okay, fine. Generally this is how. So this will help you to connect to the office network. Once you connect to the office network, again you have to open MSTS in your laptop, you have to type the IP address of that machine to connect, and you can happily connect to the servers, guys. Okay, this is how the network part will play, guys, in the organization. So now this is my server, this is ready, you can see now. Okay, so what we can do now, let me log into this machine. First of all, I have to log into this machine, right? So how to log into this machine? You can log into this machine in two ways. One is click on this input keyboard, insert Control Alt Delete. This is a one way. Second way is keyboard shortcut. What is the keyboard shortcut? Use right control. There are two control keys on your keyboard. There are two control keys. One is at left side, second one is at right side. Don't use control plus alt plus delete. Don't need three keys. One control key plus delete key. Only two keys we need. Right control, that too right control you have to use, guys. There are two control keys, you have to use right control plus delete. You will get this login page. So while after the installation of operating system we gave one password, right? That password we have to give here, then only you can log into the machine, guys. Yes. Okay, now I gave the password, so now it is taking the password, it is verifying whether the password and username is correct or not. Yes, correct. So it is allowing me to enter into the virtual machine, guys. Now I jumped into the Windows server. This is the Windows server, guys. Let me show you, it will load. Okay, it is taking some time. Yes, you can see here Windows Server 22 means this is my laptop, the one which you can see now. This is my laptop. Okay, in this machine I created one virtual machine. That virtual machine is this one, Windows Server virtual machine. Click yes whenever you are getting this pop-up. Always you have to click yes, guys. This will help you to enable the internet. Okay, it will help you to enable the internet. So always click yes whenever you are getting that kind of pop-up. Right, guys, the machine is ready, the server is ready, you can see here. Okay, so this is my server, this one. Okay, you can see, right, which is dancing on my screen. This is the server. You cannot maximize. If you are maximizing also, you will get same kind of feeling. Okay, you can see this side and this side, which is not good. So there is another way. I am going to show you how to maximize this server handle. Okay, this is my Windows server, guys. When you log into the Windows machine, one window will be opened automatically. That window is called Server Manager. So you can either close this window or you can minimize this window. If you closed it, you can get it from the server taskbar. Okay, this is the Server Manager, you can see here. Now the machine is ready, guys. Okay, so up to here, of course, one more step is there. So I'll show you that as well. Right, so now the machine is ready. The next step is we have to install the SQL Server, guys. If we want to install the SQL Server, there are some prerequisites, guys. There are some prerequisites. We have to make sure our machine met these prerequisites. Okay, some hardware and software requirements are there. Hardware requirements and software requirements. Please be muted, guys, please. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Srinisi, okay, yeah, you just joined, right? Okay, fine. Right, okay. So hardware requirements to install SQL Server. We have some hardware requirements and we have some software requirements. So we are going to install 2017, guys. Now we'll install SQL Server 2017. So hardware requirements means what? RAM, CPU, processor, of course CPU, processor both are same, storage. These are all hardware requirements. So at least 1 GB RAM should be there. At least these are minimum configuration values, guys. Don't think we'll create machines with 1 GB, 2 GB in the organization. We'll create big machines and all. So this is the minimum configuration. Okay, 1 GB RAM, 1 GB, storage 4 GB, guys. Minimum 4 GB, not maximum. CPU, one processor we need, one processor. Okay, so we need mainly these things, guys. Yes, we have 2 GB RAM to this machine. We have 25 GB storage to this machine. We have one processor. Where I have to check the processor, click on this Windows button, type system information. You can get it like this. Click on that system information. You can see the configuration values. Okay, so you can see one core, one CPU. You can see, guys, here one CPU. And you can see the RAM. If you go down, you can see 2 GB RAM is there. And you can see the storage. You can see the 25 GB we gave, right? You can see C drive with 25 GB, almost 25 GB. Okay, so like this. So it has a hardware requirements, guys. Let's go with the software requirements. What are the software requirements? Okay, of course we should have Windows Server operating system. We have that one. We have installed. Dotnet framework has to be installed, guys. Dotnet framework is mandatory to install SQL Server. Without Dotnet framework, I cannot install SQL Server. So this is mandatory, guys. This software I have to install now. Of course, we should have a SQL Server software, right? Without SQL Server software, how can I install? Okay, SQL Server. So I should have SQL Server 2017 software. Right. So we have Windows Server. Yes, everything is configured. Windows machine and all is ready and it's up and running. So we don't have .NET framework, and of course we have SQL Server 2017 software also. So what we can do is we can install .NET framework in this Windows machine. In this Windows Server, we are going to install .NET framework. Before installing .NET framework, let me enable remote connections to this machine so that you should be able to connect to this server remotely, like how we will connect in the organization, a real-time setup. Okay, so I want to enable the remote connections now. For that, what I have to do, I have to do two settings in the machine. One is go to the server, just go to this folder. You can see this PC, right click on this PC, properties. Okay, so now you can see here one option called remote settings. Guys, please, again I am saying, don't do these settings in your laptop. No, people will do in your laptops. Nothing. Don't do that, guys. You have to do it in the server only. Okay, so click on this allow remote connections. Now don't allow remote connections is there, right? You have to choose allow remote connections. Make sure it is showing allow only. Let it be. You will get one error. Sometimes if it is selected, you will get error. Sometimes if you don't select, you will get error. Let it be as of now. I'll show you how to fix it in case if you are getting any errors. Apply and OK. This is one setting you have to do to connect to the server remotely. Second setting, what setting you have to do, guys? Go to Oracle Virtualbox Manager. Where is that? This is the Oracle Virtualbox Manager, where you can see all the machines. Go to the settings of this machine. Go to the network settings. Select bridged adapter here. Make sure the name is like this, or sometimes you can see three, four names here. Okay, sometimes you can see only one name. If you can see only one name, keep it as it is. Don't do anything. Let it be, no issues. Click on this advanced option. Select this allow all and click OK. Again, who will do these settings, guys? Can anyone tell me who will do these settings in the organization? Who will enable remote connections?
Windows system
administrators and all, they are going to allow the remote connection. So nothing to worry. You don't do these kind of things in the organization. Now remote settings are enabled, guys. Now you can connect to the server remotely. But if you want to connect to the server remotely, what you should know, guys? What you should know? If you want to connect to the server remotely, what you should know?
IP address.
Either IP address or server name, right? So to which server I want to connect, guys? To which server I want to connect? To the virtual VM, right? To the Windows machine. I want to connect to the Windows machine that I created just now. Okay, so I want to connect to this server. So what is the server IP address? How to check the IP address? Go to the server, just hit the Windows button. You can just type CMD. Okay, just click on yes, guys. If you are getting this kind of pop-up, click on yes. Just type this one. What is that? CMD. You will get CMD, or you can use this one also, Windows R. Yeah, you can see here CMD, or you can still use Windows R. Okay, you can type CMD. Right, again, if you use, sometimes you will get laptops run, guys. Please, again, I'm saying you have to open, right click on this Windows button. There is one Windows button here, one more Windows button. This is your laptop Windows button, this is your server Windows button. Go to server OS, server, and right click, and you can see run button, and type CMD here. Command prompt will open. There is a command to find the IP address, guys. What is that command? Can anyone tell me? To find an IP address of the server, we have one command, guys. What is that command?
ipconfig.
Very good. ipconfig. Type ipconfig without giving any spaces and all. IP configuration. Now you can see, right? You can see the IP address 169.254.79.109. See, the IPv4 only you have to see, guys. Okay, you can see, right, IPv4 address. You can see the IP address. Okay, so now what you have to do, go to your laptop now, type remote desktop. You will get this window. Click on this. Means from your laptop to this Windows server you are connecting remotely. So what IP address I have to give? This IP address 169 dot 254.79 dot and 109. Right, I'm sorry, 109. Right, hit enter, guys, or click on connect button. So if you set up the things properly, you will get this, you will get one pop-up, guys. It will ask you for the password. If you haven't set up the things properly, then you will get one error. Let me show you that error. Yes, now you can see this error, right? Means there is something wrong with our settings. Just click OK, go down and check whether you are getting internet or not. You are not getting internet, guys. So you should get internet. If you are getting internet, generally you don't see this warning symbol and all. You can see a computer symbol. So why you are not getting internet? Let me go and check this Oracle Virtualbox Manager. Right click, settings. Okay, go to network, advanced, which is allow all is there. Try changing this adapter, guys. Let me change it to second one. Let me click OK. And let me go to this machine again. Let me check whether I am going to get any pop-up. Nothing is going to be changed. This warning symbol has to be gone. Okay, let's wait for some time, 1 minute. We'll see. Yes, now you are getting one pop-up, right? Just click yes on this. Okay, we'll see. It is still showing a warning symbol. Let me check. So it cannot show like that. Let me check whether any IP address is changed or not. You can use up arrow to get the same command, guys. Yeah, now you can see the address is changed 192.168.137.199. So let me try with this IP address, guys. This time here is my MSTSC screen. Yeah, this is the MSTSC screen. Let me close all other screens. Done. Okay, what is the IP address? 192, right? So 192.168.137.199. okay, let me try this time. Not sure. Yes, now you can see a pop-up button. Okay, now it is asking username and password, guys. What is the username? The server username. What is the username of the server, guys? Earlier, what is the username of the server? Can anyone tell me? Administrator. Okay, administrator is the username. Password, the one which I gave while after the installation of OS, I gave one password and I asked you to note down, right? That password you have to give. So now you are getting some different error. Okay, you are getting CRED SSP encryption error. For this there is a solution. What is the solution? Guys, while doing these things you will get these kind of errors. That's why I am showing all the errors and all. Okay, now again go to this folder in the server, go to this PC again, properties, go to remote settings and uncheck this box. Okay, that's it. Keep it as it is, allow, but this box you have to uncheck, apply and okay. And again make sure the same IP address or it was changed. Use up arrow button, you will get it and hit enter, you can see the IP address. Yeah, same IP address. Go to this remote, you can see same IP address. Again just click on connect. Okay, username is administrator, password is 123. Okay, don't tell my password to anyone. Yes, you have to click yes, guys. You got yes or no pop-up, right? You have to click on yes. Okay, so now you see here we connected to the server remotely. You can drag this button. Okay, so you can see here this is a blue bar where you can see the server, guys. Right, now you see this is my server. Okay, you can just minimize this button. It is actually blocking my window. All right. Okay, that's fine. That will be fine. No issues. Let me hide the controls. Yes. Okay. Fine, guys. Right. This is my server, guys. This is my server. This is how you can connect to the server remotely. Okay. So this is exactly a real-time replica, guys. Once you connect to the servers, you can see the window like this, guys. If you want to minimize the server, you can minimize it. You can see the laptop. Again, you can see our laptop. Okay, if you maximize, you can click on this button. You can see the server is maximized. This is a separate server. Okay, you can see with C drive, 25 GB, D drive, OS and all. This is how you can connect to the server remotely, guys. Generally, the organization will connect to the servers remotely like this only. Right, fine. So yes, take a break, guys. Okay, so we'll be back at 8:30 again. So we'll discuss the SQL server. First we'll install .NET framework, and then if time permits we'll install the SQL server. Why? Because SQL server installation generally, if you discuss completely, it will take 1.5 hours like that. Otherwise we'll discuss some small topics and we'll discuss the SQL server installation in the next class. Okay, just take a break, come back at 8:30. Thank you. I'll be back, guys. Guys, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, I'll be back, okay?
కంటెంటర్ గా నన్ను తీసేస్తే ఏమీ అనుకోను, తప్పుగా అనుకోను, పర్వాలేదు అన్న దాంట్లో తీసేశారు. గ్రూప్ లో తీసినప్పటికీ ఓన్లీ నామినేషన్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి పోటీ పెట్టారు సార్. నామినేషన్ ఉన్నారు కాబట్టి మాట విలేదు సార్. వాళ్ళు ఆర్డర్ లో నామినేషన్ లో ఉన్నారని అది వేరే పాయింట్ సార్. ఇండిపెండెంట్ పాయింట్ సార్. గట్టిగా చెప్తే అర్థం కాబట్టి తెల్లగా చెప్పారు సార్. తెల్లగా చెప్పడం కూడా తప్పకపోతుంది సార్. 100% చెప్పిన ఉన్నారు, మాట తీసుకున్నారని తను చెప్పిన మాటల్లో నాకు క్లారిటీగా అటువంటి 3 విషయాలు నేను చెప్తాను జాగ్రత్త.
వచ్చి అడిగారు, అడిగిన వాడిని డెఫినెట్ గా కాపాడుకోవాలి. ఓకే, అది ఫస్ట్ క్రైట్. ఆ తర్వాత నామినేషన్ అనేది సెకండ్ క్రైట్. ఈ మూడు విషయాలు ఆలోచించి తనేమో మన బాలాదిత్య ఒక నిర్ణయం తీసుకున్నాడు. తన డిసిషన్ నువ్వు క్వశ్చన్ చేసే అధికారం నీకెక్కడ?
ఆ రీజన్స్ నాకు కరెక్ట్ అనిపించలేదు.
వన్ మోర్ స్మాల్ క్లారిఫికేషన్ సార్, సారీ టు మేక్ ఇట్ ఫ్లో సార్.
Yes, I am back.
కంటెంట్ రావడానికి అర్హురాలు కాదు కాబట్టి తీయలేదు.
What happened, Giri? You are listening news. Fine. Okay. Let me go back. Yes. Okay. So you can see here, guys. This is how generally we have to connect to the servers, guys. This is called remote connection. Okay. You can see the server window like this. If you minimize it, you can see your laptop. If you maximize it, you can see the server, guys. Okay, fine. Clear? Any issues, any doubts, any questions here, please? Any questions and all here? Any questions, guys? No questions? Are we good? Okay, then that's fine. So let me tell you something, guys. Generally, for remote connections, you have to keep it in mind, guys. You have to keep these points in mind. Okay, if you have a work, we'll connect to the server remotely. Once our work is completed, we are going to log off from the server. How to log off from the server? Go to the server, Windows R, log off. Just type log off. Your server, not your laptop. Okay, so now it was signing out, guys. Okay, so now it was signing out. That means remote connection is closed. Right, now you can see, right, there is no remote connection. Now if you open again, it will ask you to enter the IP address. Okay, so already IP address is there, right? So I'm going to use the same IP address. Click on connect. Last time you gave the username administrator. This time you just give the password. That will be fine. Only for the first time it will ask username and password. Next time onwards it will ask only password. Now you can see here yes or no button. You have to click yes, guys. Then again you can connect to the server. But if you shut down the server, no one can connect to the server remotely, guys. This is very important. If you shut down the server, no one can connect to the server remotely. So this is very important. Never ever shut down the server. If you shut down the server, that will be your last day in the organization. In case if there is a chance we are going to restart the server, we'll never shut down the server. Shutting down the server is the responsibility of the Windows team. We don't involve in that in such activities. Okay, if there is no need of that server, we don't use it, that server is decommissioned. In such case only generally people will shut down the server. So forget about the shutdowning the server, guys. Where I can see here, you can see the power button. Never ever touch this button, guys, shutdown button and all. Okay, sometimes you might have permissions, you can see shutdown button. Sometimes if you don't have permissions, you cannot see shutdown button as well. Right, fine. And what are the other precautions? Right, listen carefully. So now I connected to the ACT internet, guys. Now I am in my home. I connected to my ACT internet. Okay, so here if I change my network, this is ACT internet. If I changed my network to the mobile hotspot, imagine my network is not so speed. Imagine. Okay, it is damn slow. So I just want to change the network speed. So what I did is I just changed the internet, guys. So how your laptop, local laptop, and that server is connecting, guys? Because of the internet. You are able to connect to this server remotely. Because of the internet, you are able to connect to the server remotely. Okay, if there is no internet, guys, you cannot connect to the server remotely. So first condition is you should have internet connectivity to connect the servers remotely. Okay, generally sometimes once the class is done, you are going to turn off your mobile hotspot. then you will call me again, sir, I am unable to connect to the server. Okay, so what is the main challenge? Might be there is no internet or internet is too slow. This is one condition. You should have an internet connectivity between your laptop and the server, guys. Okay, second case is when you change your internet. Now I connected to the Act, right? If I change my internet to the Airtel, again the IP address of the machine will be changed, guys. So every time your IP address of the machine server will be changed in your practice, not in the organization. In the organization, IP address is fixed, guys. Okay, it won't change. But in the practice, during the practice, your IP address of the server will be changed. How to find whether it was changed or not? You have to log into the server directly. Guys, this is a direct connection. Okay, if you see here, this is my direct connection. This is my remote connection, guys. This is my direct connection. This is my remote connection. If you connect it to the server remotely, the direct connection will be locked. You can see here, it will be locked. If you just logged into the machine directly, the remote connection will be closed. At a time, either direct server will open or remote connection will open, guys. Both won't work at a time. Generally in the organization, we don't connect to the servers directly. Windows people only can connect to the servers directly, but we can connect to, all other people can connect to the servers remotely. Okay, fine. So first condition is you should have internet. Second condition is whenever you change the network, okay, generally the IP address of the machine will be changed. And third condition is if you connected to the server remotely, you cannot connect to the server directly. If you connect to the server directly, the remote connection will be closed. If you want to see, there is a proof. Okay, let me logged in directly, guys. Okay, this is my machine, right? Control delete. I am trying to sign into this machine. Hey, what happened? Come on, man. Array, I am unable to type the password. Control plus delete. What happened? Okay, so I'll show you later, guys. I'm not sure what happened. Even though I'm typing, I'm not getting the password there. Yeah, now I'm able to get it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, see here, the remote connection is closed. You have been disconnected because another connection was made to the remote computer. Okay, that's it. So if you, this is my direct connection, guys. Again, remote connection is not mandatory in the organization to show how we are going to connect to the servers remotely. That's why I just configured remote connection settings and I just connected to server remotely. But in case if remote is not working, nothing to worry, guys. See, now again I'm trying to connect. So what you have to do, guys, every time when you change the network, every time you have to log into the machine directly, you have to open the command prompt, you have to check the IP address, you have to check whether both are same or not. 192, 192, 168, 168, 137, 137, 199, same IP address. Sometimes it will be changed, guys. Every time you have to check the IP address in your practice. During the practice in the organization, it won't be changed, guys. Fixed IP address will be there. Again, I am trying to connect. Right now this will be locked. See here, I am trying to connect to the server remotely. 1, 2, 3. Yes, done, right? So now if you see here, this will be locked. This machine is locked, right? So either direct connection will work or remote connection will work. That is also a second important point, right? You have to check the latest IP address, okay, and you have to use it to connect remotely. This is second point. What is the third point, guys? Just now we discussed, right? Either direct or remote connection will work at a time. Okay, fourth one is RDP feature will be there in the Windows 10 Pro professional operating system, guys. So mine is Windows 10 Pro, where I can see open run in your laptop, not server. Type MS Info 32, system information. You can type system information also. Just type system information. Okay. Right. If you see here, my OS name Microsoft Windows 10 Pro Professional. Only for Microsoft Windows 10 Pro, you can use this RDP feature. If you are having a Windows 10, what is that? Home will be there. Different editions will be there. This is a Pro edition. Sometimes different home basic edition will be there. Windows 10 home basic edition will be there. So different editions will be there for them. RDP feature won't be there.
Evaluation edition.
Evaluation, yeah, that is a different thing. Okay, for them RDP feature won't work. Only it will work if you're having Windows 10 Pro. Why I am discussing all these points means, in the future if you are unable to connect to the server remotely, verify whether you are there in any of these 4 points. Okay, so in that way, without contacting me, you can fix the issue from your side itself, guys. Okay, fine. These are the 4 thumb rules to connect to the server remotely. Are we good, guys? Any questions, any doubts? No questions?
Clear, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. 1 minute, please 1 minute. 55,000 support. We'll check. Call. Okay, fine. Right. Now everything is ready, guys. Now we'll install the .NET framework. So go to the server. .NET framework is mandatory, guys. .NET framework is mandatory. Okay, so without .NET framework I cannot install SQL Server. So now I want to install SQL Server. Before that I should install .NET framework. Okay, how can I install? From where I can install? So in the server, this is my server. I want to install SQL Server in this server, right? So I have to install .NET framework in this server. Okay, you don't install anything in your local laptop, guys. In your laptop you will install Oracle VirtualBox. You will create VM. You will install Windows operating system in the VM only, guys. You don't install any other things in your local laptop, right? So click on, this is server manager. I told you, right? Whenever you connect it to the server, automatically server manager will open. You can close it and you can open it from the taskbar. Okay, yes, this is server manager. If you want to install any software, you can use this server manager only. Okay, you can use this server manager to install softwares. Click on this add roles and features. Next. Who will do this, guys, in the organization? Who will do this? Who will install Windows .NET framework? Who will do this?
Network.
No. Network will be responsible for networking, IP address, ports and all.
Windows
team. Any softwares will be installed by the Windows team only, not network team and all. Okay, so Windows team will install this .NET framework, guys. This is also not under our part. Okay, so this will be taken care by the Windows team. Nothing to worry. Next, you have to select the features. .NET framework 3.5 I want to install. You can expand this. Select these 2 checks. Add features. Non-HTTP activation. That's it. Okay, already 4.5 is selected. .NET framework 3.5, .NET framework 4.5 is selected. Fine. You can go to next, and here on the final screen, click on this option, specify an alternate source path. You are going to install .NET framework from the D drive, guys. Actually, in the D drive, you know what is there in the D drive? Windows Server operating system is there. If you remember, we have attached the software, guys. In the Oracle VirtualBox Manager, we have attached Windows Server operating system, if you remember. Okay, this will be attached as a D drive in the server. So in the D drive, we have Windows Server operating system. So from that only we have to install .NET framework. So what is in which drive it is there, guys? D drive. Mention the same path. Here it is E drive, right? Just for the example, we have to replace the drive letter with D sources /s/x/s/ like this. Same path. Only instead of E drive, you have to give D drive. That's it, guys. Why? Because our OS file is there in the D drive. That's it. So in this way, we can install the .NET framework and click on install button. That's it, guys. Okay, this is how generally we'll install .NET framework. Once this is done, then you can install straight away. You can install the SQL Server. Of course, we don't have time, right? So we'll discuss installation of SQL Server in the next class. On next Saturday morning 7 a.m. we'll discuss the SQL Server installation, guys. It will take whole 2.5 hours complete class. It will take to complete the SQL Server installation. Now everything is ready. Now our machine is ready, environment is ready, everything is ready. Next is we have to install SQL Server only. So if you have any questions, you can ask me in the meantime.
Sir,
Yes, please.
can you please take the classes 1 hour before?
Who is this? Sri Lakshmi?
Katyayani.
Kachaini. Okay. Guys, let me discuss this one. Okay. Now, anyhow, we have to discuss this one. Okay. Yes, this is not bad. So, is it fine, guys, if I take the classes at 6 p.m. in the evening, Saturday, Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. IST. 8:30 p.m. IST. Okay. For US people, it will be 6 means how much? It will be 8:30. 8:30 to 8:30 to 2.5 hours means what? 11 a.m. Okay, 11 a.m. EST. Is it fine, guys? Is this okay with everyone?
Okay, sir.
Everyone.
Okay, sir.
If you have
Okay,
any
sir.
issues, anyone having any, why?
Okay,
Because
sir.
I need all your opinions, guys. Okay. If everyone is fine with it, I'm okay with
Yeah,
6 to
understand,
8:30 p.m.
No, sir. I have asked somewhere.
Yes, of course, Srini. It will change based on the location, right? It was like EST time, I said. Yeah. Naveen, any issues? Is it okay or it is not okay for you? What happened?
Some Saturdays I have a office.
So Saturdays
Yeah.
you have an office means till what time?
Morning 6 o'clock.
Morning
My
6 o'clock?
timings are ended to 7:30, 10:30 to 7:30 now.
10:30 to 7:30.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So 7 to 9:30. Okay, sir.
7 to 9:30 is okay for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's
6 to
permission are
8.
given.
Okay, you got the permission for 7 to 9:30.
Yeah.
So it's
I
not
got.
okay. What's your name? Let me
Venkat,
check.
sir. Venkat.
Venkat. Then we have to think, guys. People are having some challenges.
Yeah.
So Naveen, it's not possible for you, and Venkat also not possible. Okay, guys, we'll discuss. Okay, we'll see what is the best time. Okay. So apart from Naveen and Venkat, anyone having any other issues, guys? Like anyone having this time issues? Srini, is it okay for you? What is your time now? What is your current time, Srini?
It will be 10:30 now.
10:30. Okay, now it's 9 o'clock, right? 1.5 hour. Okay, 10.5 hours difference is there. Okay. So I'm okay with, of course, Durga. Okay, you're okay with 6 to 8:30. And for Singapore people, actually, it's good time, 6 to 8:30.
Now 8:30 means 11 o'clock, sir.
11
Yeah.
o'clock, correct, yes.
Yeah,
11
now
o'clock.
9:30 means 12,
12
almost.
o'clock. Yeah, night 12
mm,
o'clock, correct, night
yeah.
12 o'clock. I like to by same timing. Okay, guys, we'll discuss. Okay, we'll discuss and we'll try to finalize. Okay, fine. Any other questions? So let me check what is the .NET framework status. Yes, it was succeeded, guys. .NET framework is successfully installed. Sometimes if you're getting these kind of icons, actually these are your local laptop taskbar. It should show the server taskbar. Click on this once and click on this black screen. That's it. Once here on this taskbar and here on this black screen. Automatically you can see server taskbar. Okay. Fine. This was installed successfully. It was installed. You can close this window. So in this way we can install .NET framework, guys. That's it. Now we are ready with everything. We can start installing SQL Server, guys. Okay, so that will be discussed in the next class. Fine. Any questions you can ask me, guys. No problem. If you are having any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'm okay. I'm okay to close the session for now.
Sir?
Yes, please.
This .NET framework is needed in VMware also?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
This .NET framework is mandatory for VM, like this one, virtual machine also.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions, please?
So one quick question, Shanuk. So I tried to install SQL Server 19 on my laptop.
Okay.
I did not install any .NET framework, but it got
See,
installed.
laptop is something different. So laptop you are going to install lot of softwares. So in the laptop generally the .NET framework will be inbuilt. Don't need to install .NET framework separately in your laptop. That's why it is not asking to install .NET framework. Okay. Guys, some people having doubt that, sir, is it mandatory to configure the server and to install the SQL server? Is it mandatory to configure Windows Server, virtual machine and all? Not mandatory, guys. This is how generally in the organization will do it. If you don't want to configure virtual machines and all, you can still install the SQL server in your local laptop directly. Okay, you can install SQL server in your local laptop directly, but that is not a real-time setup. Okay, so you don't get anything, you don't know any challenges and all. Okay, so better avoid installing SQL server in your local laptop. You can still practice, you can simply install the SQL server in your local laptop without following all these things. But from I told you right from day one onwards, I'll show you the real-time setup and all. In the organization, this is how generally we'll do that. So you will came to know lot of phases, lot of steps, lot of processes and all, so that it will be comfortable to you once you are entered into any organization, guys. So that's why real-time process is very important. But if you cannot do this, you can still install SQL Server in your local laptop without having any servers. Directly copy paste the SQL Server software, right click the setup file, run as administrator, next, install the SQL Server. You can do that, but it's not a live environment and all. It's not a real-time environment. Fine. Let me add you one more point for this remote connections. In case in the middle, for example, now I connected to the internet, right? For example, suddenly imagine there is no power was gone, my internet is down. Okay. So you changed the internet to the mobile hotspot. Once you changed the network from this Wi-Fi to mobile hotspot or one network to another internet, you have to restart your virtual machine. You have to restart your virtual machine, guys. Then only it will take the new IP address. Otherwise, it won't connect with the old IP address and all. Okay, if you are getting any issues, remote connection issues and all, then better restart the virtual machine. How to restart it? Go to the power button, Windows button. You can see restart power button and you can see restart option. You can restart it, guys. Select any planned option. While restarting, you can see lot of planned options. Planned. Select any planned options and then continue. It will be restarted. Okay, so in this way you can fix it, guys. Fine. Any questions?
Yeah, hi sir.
Yes, please.
I didn't get that you changed the path C drive to D drive while installing the Windows Server. That is
What
I didn't
happened?
get.
What happened?
You changed the path. Why you are changing that path?
Where I changed the path for
While
.NET
installing .NET Framework.
Why I changed the path, I explained you already. Why I changed the path, guys? Can anyone tell me?
In D drive, ISO file is there. That is
Correct. In D drive,
Windows
my
Server.
Windows Server ISO file. Your .NET Framework software is there in the Windows Server software.
Okay.
Your .NET Framework is inbuilt with the OS. That's why I changed it from E drive to D drive. Do we have E drive here? Do we have E drive?
No.
We
But
don't have E drive, right?
we are already installed Windows Server. But again, why are
See, Windows Server we installed, not the softwares. We just installed the operating system. Okay, so in the server, you have to install the softwares separately. Each
this is
software
a
you have to
Windows Server ISO file only in D drive?
Yes, Windows Server ISO only.
But again, we are attaching. That's why I am asking.
Can you please? That's okay. So let me explain you again. My .NET Framework software is there in this Windows Server software. Is it clear? Is this point clear?
Okay.
My
Yeah.
.NET Framework software is there in the Windows Server software. Okay, so that's why while giving the path, I have to give D drive. Why? Because where is the source? D drive is the source.
D drive.
In the D drive, there is a folder called sources. You can see here. In this, there is a separate folder called SXS. In this folder, my .NET Framework software is there. So I have to give this path while installing the .NET Framework. From where it is going to pull the software? From this path, it is going to pull the software, and then it will install the .NET Framework.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. Any other
For
questions?
personal PCs, .NET software is inbuilt in there.
For laptops, if you want to install SQL Server in your local laptop, no need to install anything. You can straight away install the SQL Server. For laptops, it was inbuilt. Okay, but without the .NET Framework, you cannot install SQL Server. For laptops, .NET Framework will be installed by like while installing the operating system. That time itself, your .NET Framework will be installed. Not only .NET, guys, lot of softwares will be installed while you install this OS and all. Okay, so that's why generally for laptops, no need to install .NET Framework separately. For servers, you have to install .NET Framework separately. Yes. Any other questions, guys?
So you will send the software to that?
Yes, I'm going to send it. Okay. So
in that,
yesterday's yes, please.
Yeah, installing the OS from that, and this .NET is actually in that OS, right?
Correct. That's it. In that Windows Server software, this .NET will be there. Simply follow the videos, recordings, and all. You will came to know.
Okay.
Sir, this video will be available on YouTube, no, sir?
Not now. It will take time. Okay. So might be tomorrow, by tomorrow morning or afternoon, it will be available.
Okay, sir. Sir, from next Saturday, what timing, sir?
As of now, it's a 7 a.m. in the morning, 7 p.m. in the evening, but we have to review the evening timing and I'll update you by Saturday morning.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? If there are no questions, you can drop, guys. I'm going to close it for now. And please subscribe to the channel. I already started uploading videos, guys. First class, morning class, yesterday's evening class also uploaded. Third class is processing. I'm going to complete it by tonight. Okay, so where is this? Yes, this is the one. Now I'm going to upload this one, guys. Okay, next. Right, any other questions, guys? Any other questions? No questions? Are we good? Right, third class is also uploaded. Okay, you can watch the third class, means today's morning class, guys. You can watch this class now. Okay, and now the one which we just completed, this class will be available by tomorrow. Okay. That's it. Now you can watch the class, guys. Tomorrow morning's class you can watch it from the YouTube batch 46 playlist. That's it, guys. Any questions? If you have any questions, anything, if you have, just let me know. Otherwise we are good to close the session for now. We'll meet next Saturday morning 7 a.m. IST. Okay, for US people Friday evening, it will be Friday evening, guys. Okay, that's it for now, guys. We'll connect again in the next weekend. Thank you all.